Are we good?
We're good.
What's going on, guys? Bradley Martyn here, and I wanted to talk about something that I was thinking about because me and Kevin were having a conversation. I was looking back here, I was like a bunch of people walking. Show them, look, show them real quick. Steve! 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 Nothing. Anyways, all the homies at the gym. So, which eventually is gonna be my gym. It's gonna be dope as fuck, and I'm excited for that. But I want to ask you guys a question, a serious question. Me and Kevin were talking the other day. We were eating pho, which is like Vietnamese, like comfort food, and it is so damn good. If you haven't tried it, try it. But the question was, what if I gave you $1 million? What if I gave you $1 million today? Like, you behind the screen, right? I gave you $1 million, and you're like, oh shit, I got $1 million. And then, what would you do? Right? Think about that for a second. Maybe like comment, be like, yeah, I would do this. Maybe like dislike my video because you're like, yo, these guys are talking about stupid shit, dislike, or thumbs up the video because I'm talking about it. But comment, what would you do? Pause it, comment, right? And whatever you wrote, right? Does it have to do with what you're passionate about, right? Or are you changing your entire life? Like, would $1 million, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that $1 million shouldn't change your entire life, because if someone gives like, hey, here's $1 million, that will make my life different. That will make anyone's life different. But the question is like, to get you to realize what you're doing every day now, right? Because let's say this is a theoretical question. No one came in and said, here's $1 million, right? But if someone came in and gave you $1 million, would your reaction be like, holy shit, okay, so I'm gonna do this different, I'm gonna do this different, I'm gonna do this different, I'm gonna do that different. And I understand that like, it is gonna put you in a situation to do that, but if you're not already trying to like do things different that like actually matter to you, because I imagine when you have $1 million, you probably have a lot less worries, a lot less stress, because now you can pay all those bills, right? And that's a great feeling. And now you can pay the bills, you don't gotta worry about this, you don't gotta worry about that. But the question still comes back to like, okay, eventually, 2016, I'm not saying $1 million is not a lot of money, but let's say you blow all that money. Let's say you blow all that money, then what? So it's coming back to like, how are you making, I don't wanna make this about making money, but I wanna make it about like what you're doing every day for work and like what is truly fulfilling, okay? So if someone gave you $1 million and you're like, hey, this is your answer, is like, I would do all these things different. I would stop going to that job, and I would start doing this, and I would start doing that. My question is really not what would you do with $1 million, but why are you not already trying to do those things now? Why is it a thing where, because I have money, now I'm gonna make my whole entire life different and start doing all these different things that I've never done, but I've always thought about. I've always thought about day in, day out, I wanna do this, I wanna do this, I wanna do this, but you've never done it because of money. And I understand, I can't say, hey, look, well, hey, Brad, like, obviously I couldn't go on that trips to wherever because I didn't have the money to do it. What I'm talking about not necessarily is like those trips or those things that, I mean, I want you to go enjoy those amazing things in life, but how you're like making the money, like, you're like, okay, so I'm gonna quit my job. Basically, that's what most people are gonna say. I'm gonna quit my job, and I'm gonna go pursue what I actually love. I'm gonna go pursue what actually makes me happy. So I'm not saying that like, hey, tomorrow you can just up and do that and quit your job and go do that anyways. I'm saying, and I mentioned this in a video about finding your happidness, like last week, go check it out. You have to start doing things today, little bits today, to get towards whatever your goal, whatever your dream is. Because if you don't nurture it, it's never gonna be able to grow and turn into what you want it to be. So that's what this video is about, is like, if you had that $1 million, would your life be completely different? Of course it would. But would it be different in a way that like, now you would make the steps to change your life? Because if you ever really wanted to have $1 million, right, more than likely, you're gonna have to do something that is from your heart, that you're passionate about. And I'm not saying like, hey, look, you know, you might be a painter, and painter's like, yo, I make shit money painting them. But maybe like, if you got to a crazy level, you make tons and tons of money. Because I know there are artists who make tons of money. But my point is like, you may think, oh, it's really hard though. It's hard to do what I love or what I'm passionate about and make money. But it's so weird to say this, but I have to say it. It's not hard. And I'm gonna tell you guys in the camera right now, is like, it's not hard, it just takes time, and it takes consistency. Because like, people might look at me and be like, yeah, you know, you got your nice car or whatever, you got these things, you got blah, 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 right? But I didn't just wake up one day with those things. I didn't wake up one day with $1 million and someone said, here, do whatever you want, spend your time in the gym, and all you have to do is film videos and talk to people on YouTube and do all that in the gym. I spent so many days in a gym, being a personal trainer, working for 24 Hour Fitness, working for myself, working for Gold's Gym, working for myself, doing boot camps, right? I spent so many days doing all of those things along the way to get to where I am today. I didn't just wake up with $1 million. No one does that. I mean, I mean Trump, you know what I'm saying? Like Trump, he just small business loan of $1 million from his dad. So that motherfucker, you know, he just fell in his lap. But I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna get political. The point is, like, most people in this world are never gonna wake up with $1 million, okay? So I'm just talking from experience. Like, I've slept in my car, I slept on people's floors, I slept on people's couches. Like, I've done that. I've been broke as fuck. I've eaten top ramen, hot dogs, hot sauce, bread from the fucking dollar store. Like, I've done that. I've lived that life. And if you guys are living that life now, I promise you, there's more. There's so much more. You just have to start dedicating time towards what you really love and what really makes you happy. Because whether it brings you $1 million or not, if you're doing what makes you happy, you're gonna be fucking happy. You're gonna be more successful, right? Because success, I've talked about it, it's not just having things, it's how you feel inside. So you might have $100,000 and be more successful, quote unquote, because of your feeling, than someone who has $1 billion because maybe they have too many things going on and they don't feel that happy because they're constantly dealing with so many other things. So if you can be happy, obviously be happy with what you have, the small amount is fine, but always strive for more. But understand that, like, nothing's gonna be handed to you. So that's why I did this video, to give you that idea. Like, if your idea of getting $1 million is now you're gonna change your entire life and do everything different, then, I mean, low key, you're fucking up. Like, you need to start making your own changes along the way, otherwise you'll never get there. Because you can't expect someone to come to your life and be like, here's $1 million, right? But that's why I did the video, is to be like, guys, it's possible. I'm telling you it's possible. I've lived that life, okay? I love you guys. I appreciate you guys' support. Make sure you give it a fucking thumbs up. And that's it. What else should I talk about?
Nothing else.
Not in this video, but in life. Comment below, let me know. Again, guys, make sure you subscribe. I appreciate the love. Thumbs up, comment, do all that stuff. Honestly, you know, I'm gonna tell you guys why I want you to do that. Can I tell you guys why I want you to do that? Like, just real shit? Because I was reading like YouTube shit, and YouTube was like, yeah, you know, if people like your shit or if they comment, and if you get more views, then your video gets more views. And the reality is, yeah, of course I want more views and I want more people to come watch my shit and I want more people to come do this. But it's like, I think, and at least I hope, that I'm spreading a message that can help people, right? Because I've lived a certain life, and I know there's a lot of people out there who can relate to that. And being where I am now, maybe a lot of people want to be there. I'm not saying you guys want to necessarily be me, but maybe have some sort of the things or the things that I have, whatever. Like, I'm not trying to get caught up in all that, but the point is, like, I appreciate the support, and, you know, just understand that if you believe you deserve something and you're willing to work for it and you're consistent, then you can get it. And it's really that simple. It just takes time. And it's never gonna be like the first time. It's never gonna be the second time. It's never gonna be the third time. You're always gonna run into a fucking roadblock. Something's gonna change, and then you're gonna get a little further, and you get 2 steps back, and then something else is gonna change, you get a little further, and it's gonna be hard, and you're gonna ups and downs. Like, that's the reality of life. But if you let that stop you, that's where most people get, and then they say, fuck it. Fuck it, I'll do this. That's easier. Fuck it, I'll do it. It's easier. But, like, if you really want it, you have to deal with that. There's no, if you just keep doing the easy thing, you're gonna stay where you are in your life. And you can't expect to get any better because you're not putting the effort. You're not putting the consistent effort to fail, to get up, to fail, to get up, to fail, to get up. Like, that is literally the only thing that success really is you fail and you get up, you fail, you get up, and fail, you get up. And eventually you're like, you're here and you finally made it, and then you keep going, right? But it's just, you fail, you get up, you fail, you get up, and eventually you get here. So understand that, guys. I love you. I appreciate it. I'm out. Comment below. Let me know what else videos you want me to talk about. Random shit, I don't know. That's it. I'm out.